The 1984 US Open was played between John McEnroe, the first seed, and Yvonne Lendl, the second seed. McEnroe was 25 years old from the United States, and Lendl 24 years old and from Czechoslovakia. There's three reasons why I chose to do this match. One is that it's a shorter one, and I need a shorter match to do just because of some time restraints right now. Second is that McEnroe, the first two matches I chose for McEnroe were losses, and I felt like, he's my favorite player. I got to pick a match that he won. Um, and the third reason is eventually I want to contrast it to the next year's final, the 1985 final, that McEnroe played against Lendl, that Lendl won. So those are the three reasons. Just to give you a little background on this match, McEnroe had won the U.S. Open three times in 79, 80, and 81. He beat Vitas Gerulaitis and then beat Bjorn Borg twice. He missed it in 82 and 83, didn't get to the finals. Lendl did, but he lost to Jimmy Connors in both of them. And then in 1984, they finally met in the U.S. Open final. Um, they had actually played earlier in the year on another match that I covered, the 1984 French Open that Lendl won after being down 2-0. So McEnroe again was the favorite, but there was always that possibility that Lendl could pull off a win. Um, but this was the year of McEnroe, 1984. Total record of 84-3, and he won the Wimbledon and the U.S. Open here. So the odds were against Lendl. And then, so one other consideration going into the match was that they both had played the day before. They both had five-set matches. Lendl, great matches too. Lendl defeated Pat Cash from Australia, and McEnroe defeated Jimmy Connors at night. The match actually ended after midnight, so they were both tired from that match. And in McEnroe's book, "You Cannot Be Serious," he mentioned that he, thought he was going to be pretty worn out for that match. And then when he got to the locker room, he saw Lendl was even worse shape than he was, so he thought he had a chance. So there we are. We're going into the first set, and it was a very fluid first set. There was one break. McEnroe broke Lendl, I think at 3-2. Yeah, it was 3-2, and then he went up 4-2. Just served his way out. Lendl didn't really threaten McEnroe's serve too much. Just took him to deuce, I think maybe once. And McEnroe was able to come up on his serve and volley very well. The fast surface was definitely good for his game. And Lendl had a decent first serve, but his second serve wasn't that great. And McEnroe was able to come up on that and charge the net behind this return. They both, too, look tired, you can tell. McEnroe almost looks like he's hung over. Didn't bother to yell at the umpires or anything over any calls. Seemed very calm. Just making some faces at the crowd and asking them to be quiet, but nothing serious. And they both look like they just want to get to business since they've been in those exhausting semifinals. So this is a fun match to watch if you like serve and volley because McEnroe does it so well. And Lendl hit some great backhands and forehands from the baseline. So it's kind of fun to see which one will come through. So the first set, McEnroe was able to win 6-3. Just got that one break. And we'll move on to the second set and see what happens next.